Hi, this is Charlie from Photocentric, and in this short instructional video I'm going to show you how to take an image and turn it into a negative. There are lots of ways of getting your images. You can scan them in onto your computer, you can go and search for copyright-free artwork on the internet, images that are in the public domain, you can draw your own images, you can use clip art. Really anything that's available can be turned into a negative using the imagepac software program, and this is free of charge and is on the CD that comes with your kit. When you insert the CD into your PC, and I stress it's PC only, we have another version and another video for anybody that is using a Mac. So this is a PC friendly version only. When you insert the CD into your computer, look for the artwork program and then load it onto your computer, and when you open it up you get this, a nice large white viewing pane and a load of options down the left hand side that'll do different things. I'm only going to concentrate on the three main buttons initially. If you want to go and have a play about yourself, then by all means do so. You will not affect any of your images because there is an original button here that will return anything that you've done to the original image that you load up, and I'll show you that in a moment. So the first thing we do is go to Open Drawing. This then opens up our computer hard drive, and I have my images here. I'm going to select this one. This was a child drawing that I scanned onto the computer, okay, and this is going to make an absolutely beautiful stamp. So here is my image. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these two buttons down here. One says photograph, one says line drawing. This is obviously not a photograph, it is very obviously a line drawing, so I click line drawing. When I do this, the artwork program will convert the image into a negative, which means it's going to do three things. It's firstly going to convert the image into a black and white image. It's then going to invert the colors, which means it's going to take the blacks and turn them whites, or take the whites and turn them blacks. And also it's going to set a preset brightness and contrast. We can left click and move that over to the right hand side, and as we can see, this could do with a little bit of manipulation. We need to increase the brightness and increase the contrast to get a maximum contrast in our whites and our blacks, so that we get a really strong negative. And by messing about with the sliders, as you can see, you can manipulate your image to get it looking as dark in the black bits and as clear in the white bits as possible. There we go. I think that's just about perfect. As you can see, whites have got to be really white, blacks as deep black as possible. Try not to have any greys in there whatsoever. And what we're going to do is come over and press OK. So there is my negative. Now I have to size it to the size of my polymer packs, and down here I have two buttons, A8 and A7. A8 you would press if you want to make a small stamp. A7 you would press if you want to make a medium size stamp. The A6 button is redundant. We don't use it at the moment. Okay, so you're concentrating on A8 and A7. And if I click the button, then the program will automatically reduce the image, okay, so it fits inside the exact size of my polymer pack. And it also creates a 1/2 inch black border all the way around the outside of the image, because when we make or when we print our negative, you must always have a good 1/2 inch of black border surrounding your image. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to show you now by rotating the image 90 degrees. We're going to fit it onto the same pack, and it's now going to be larger because we haven't crammed it in portrait, we're putting it in landscape, and it makes a difference. The image is now larger inside our pack. We're using up more of our polymer pack, but it still has its black border all the way around. I'm going to close that. I'll show you that one more time. And all I did, I went to the rotate image. Let's rotate it back fully. Rotate image and then 90 degrees, which changes it from portrait to landscape. I can then press my button for a small stamp, the A8, and there is my image. Let's close that and let's look at a medium stamp pack. Now a medium stamp pack, when you press A7, automatically is in portrait mode, so the image is as large as it's going to be. And as you can see, I have my 1/2 inch black border all the way around the image, which is going to now enable me to print, and I can print directly from this screen. I can only print one negative at a time, so I'm going to press the print button. My dialog box is going to open up, and I'm going to show you. This is the HP DeskJet 1000, which is the printer that we recommend for printing negatives. And if we click that and I go to the preferences box, what I need to select is paper quality, specialty paper, and I'm ready to print. Okay, so we select the HP DeskJet 1000. If you haven't got it, go and buy it. Preferences, to open up our printer preferences, paper quality, and I'm going down to the media section and I'm selecting specialty paper. That is the recommended setting for printing on the Image Black inkjet artwork film that comes in your kit, and I can then press print. Okay, so now to take it back to its original, I can click this button here and my image has returned back to what it was when I first loaded it onto the screen. So let's just change that around a bit. And I'm just trying to get my contrast good. Okay, and I recommend every time you save your image so you can use it again in the future, just like that. So open drawing to find where your image is, line drawing because this is a line drawing, it's not a photograph, save so you can save your image to use again, your negative to use again, and then select either A8 or A7 and it will set it up so that it is absolutely perfect for the size of the polymer pack that you wish to use. Okay, that ends the lesson.